So Taz was kicked out of the alliance, basically.
Oh, okay.
So Taz, obviously big ECW guy, former ECW world champion, joined the alliance when all this started. He was the first one to go, like, what the fuck's going on with Stone Cold?
Right.
He challenged it, and they're like, you're out.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he was against Paul Heyman and vice versa. He came out to the match slightly after it started, at which point in my head I started hearing the Oompa Loompa music, but I think Taz was a little bit late because he had the night shift at the Chocolate Factory that evening. But I just, since his ECW days where he was genuine against the Rhino thing, for me, knowing how genuinely fearsome they are, and I'm not saying they're not tough people in real life, but they just seem like such a joke. And the way that WWE treated Taz, specifically, well, I mean, like I said, I've mentioned the 2001 Royal Rumble before. From entering, having his first WWF match at the 2000 Royal Rumble with Kurt Angle, where he looked amazing, to a year later, running into the ring, being sat on the top turnbuckle like a naughty child in Time Out by Kane, and being slapped over the top rope in 4 seconds, shows how quickly he fell off the map.
I see.
Not his fault necessarily,
No,
it's the way he was used, but I can't take a lot of the WWF Taz stuff seriously as a result.
Right.
Thank you everyone for the support you guys have shown us so far. It means the world to us. Holly, what do we want to remind the people?
Don't forget to like, subscribe and ding the bell for notifications.
And I put, so DDP was one of the few I put a comment on.
Yes.
I said he looks like a cult leader with that smile. Just, it's unsettling. It's creepy. And
but it is his like signature pose, isn't it? The side-on smile.
Yeah, it's like think positive thinking and stuff. And what he's done outside of wrestling since then is amazing work. Amazing work. And he was massively underutilised, to be fair, by the WWF, because he was one of the big WCW guys. He never joined the NWO. I don't know if you're familiar with the... He never joined that group. He was always fighting on WCW's behalf to help against this oncoming surge of the NWO. But when he went to WWF as part of the invasion and stuff, they had him stalking Undertaker's wife.
God, that's creepy.
Yeah. So, and then I don't know.
Just cause.
And then because they had a reveal where he had like a, like how Edge had the motorcycle helmet on, then he took it off for the reveal. DDP did something similar where he took off the head and it was him standing in the middle of the ring, and no one really cared, if I'm being honest. But the problem is Undertaker killed him in that feud immediately.
Oh right,
so took him out as a threat.
Because two of them. You wouldn't, that's ridiculous.
So, and then immediately he's worth nothing then. At this point.
I see.
So again, but his stint in that match, he should have been, for me,
longer.
Not only should he have been in there longer, he should have been, if it was all done right, even if they just had the people at their disposal they did, he should have been in that 5-on-5 match. Yeah. He was that important to WCW.
Oh, okay.
There's no way he shouldn't have been in that match.
It did really surprise me actually that he was out as quick as he was.
And go to Shane McMahon and Team Alliance. March into the ring. And now this is the point I really want to touch upon. Yeah. Shane McMahon should not be in this match.
Should he be in any?
He's had a couple that I don't mind.
I don't mind the ones where he falls from like 50 foot in the air.
Or the one where he does his knees in and then has to get Snoop Dogg to elbow drop the Miz.
God, that was awful.
That was horrendous. Yeah, that was really uncomfortable.
Honestly.
But back on this.
Yes, no, he should
not be involved in this. And if you look at this is what I'm trying to tie up with my comment earlier. If you look at the people that they had on roster that they could have used, even look at the WWE team. Big Show started off in WCW as the Giant. He was marketed as Andre the Giant's son. Make him a WCW guy. Take Shane out, put a big guy in their team, balance it up a little bit. Yeah, because
to me it was very, very big heavy on one side, apart from one person.
Kurt Angle. I know that they used him for a very specific role, which we'll touch upon later. Take him out of there, put Chris Jericho in that team. Chris Jericho did ECW, did WCW, had a really long stint with it. You can still do the turn, have Jericho turn. Yeah. You could do it with someone else. Like I said, put DDP in there. You've got enough people. Yeah. I'm fine with RVD. I'm fine with Booker. Yes. I don't even mind Stone Cold because he has a history with the other companies, despite how big he made it in WWF. But all that, even though it wouldn't have been as good as if they had the likes of Ric Flair, Goldberg, Sting.
Right.
They still could have made it better than it was, and they didn't.
Yeah, Shane McMahon just not need to be there.
But the thing is, it's an ego thing for Vince McMahon. He's looking at it going, well, I can't portray my guys as being lesser. You can. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to come out victorious...
It doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter.
No. And actually then they'll just come out as being the underdogs, which actually, if anything, is probably better.
No one wants to see a one-sided flogging.
No.
It's just that there's no entertainment to be had there. That's what I mean. It's just... there's a lot of issues with it. And like I said, in hindsight, it's clearer to see.
Yes.
At the time, I didn't care as much.
You would have just taken it for what it was.
Exactly. But there was a lot. That was a big sticking point for me.
Yeah.
I think it's a sticking point for a lot of people that are aware and have seen this show.
Yeah, of course.